You've done everything, right? You cleanse twice a day, you use acne products, you follow routines online, yet every morning there's something new. A pimple where you least expect it, blackheads that won't leave, skin that feels rough, angry, frustrated. What if the problem isn't that you're doing too little, but that you're doing it all wrong? Let me explain what's really happening on acne-prone skin. Your skin is like a complex ecosystem. Oil glands, bacteria, dead skin cells, and your immune system, they're all supposed to work together in perfect balance. But in acne-prone skin, that balance is broken. The oil glands are overactive. They produce more sebum than normal. That's not wrong, it's just their nature. But when excess oil mixes with dead skin cells that aren't shedding properly, they create plugs inside the pores. These plugs trap bacteria. Your immune system fights back. Inflammation happens. Breakouts appear. Most people see this and think, I need to kill the bacteria. I need to strip the oil. I need to force extraction. But that's backwards. What you actually need is to 1. Remove excess oil and buildup gently without creating microdamage. 2. Support your skin barrier so it can regulate itself better. 3. Calm inflammation with ingredients that actually work. 4. Protect your skin from further damage. When you do these 4 things in the right order, with the right mindset, your skin doesn't just improve, it transforms. Let's begin. Intelligent first cleans. We're starting with an oil-based cleanser. Now I know this sounds counterintuitive, but this is where the intelligence begins. Oil dissolves oil. It's not about stripping, it's about persuasion. You're gently coaxing the congestion out of your pores, using the same language your skin speaks. Watch this. The cleanser's gliding across the skin. Not aggressive, not rushed, just slow, circular motions. Your fingertips are making contact with every inch. You're not scrubbing, you're massaging, it's therapeutic. The oil is doing something beautiful here. It's breaking the bonds holding the blackheads in place. It's dissolving the sebum buildup. It's lifting dirt and bacteria gently away from the pores, without creating tiny wounds that will inflame further. Can you feel the warmth, the softness? This is care that your skin actually recognizes as safe. Now rinse with warm water, not hot, warm. Your pores are open now, receptive, ready. Step 2, per second cleans. The second cleanse is where most people fail. They either skip it, thinking the first was enough, or they use something too harsh, stripping all the skin's natural oils. We're doing neither. We're using a gentle cream cleanser or soft foam designed specifically for acne-prone skin. It has a pH that matches your skin, it contains soothing ingredients, it cleans without violence. This second cleanse is removing the last layer of buildup that the oil cleanser couldn't reach. It's preparing the skin for the deeper work ahead. It's also delivering small amounts of calming ingredients that begin to soothe inflammation before we even begin real treatment. Your skin is now genuinely clean, not stripped, not irritated, just clean. For the first time in a long time, your pores are open, they're accessible, they're ready. Splash with cool water. Feel that tightening sensation? That's your skin recognizing it's ready for the next phase. Step 3, strategic, warm preparation. Before we do anything else, we're bringing warmth, not harsh heat, not sauna-level steam. Just gentle warmth, the kind that feels like a caring hand on your face. This warmth is doing 3 important things. First, it's softening any remaining plug material inside your pores. Think of it like warm water softening a clogged drain. It's not forcing anything. It's just making everything more yielding. Second, it's blood flow to your face. Your skin is waking up. Your immune system is mobilizing. You're preparing for healing. Third, and most importantly, it's creating a state of openness in your pores. Receptiveness. Safety. Your skin is saying, okay, I trust this process, and when your skin trusts the process, it responds. Step 4. Cinematic satisfaction moment. Intelligent pore care, this is the moment you came for. This is where transformation begins to become visible. Look at the skin now. Really look. See those blackheads, those tiny pimples, that stubborn congestion around the nose, the chin, the forehead? That's where most people go to war with their skin. They attack, they force, they cause microtears and inflammation. We're going to do the opposite. We're using a gentle cleansing tool or a specially designed extraction device meant for sensitive skin. This isn't a metal comedone extractor. This isn't violent. This is intelligent pressure. This is patience. We start with one area, the nose, where congestion loves to hide. There's a blackhead here. We're applying gentle, consistent pressure. Not quick, not forced, just present, steady. We're giving it time to release on its own terms. And listen, it's clearing. Not with violence, not with pain, with patience. It's releasing because we've prepared the skin properly. We've opened the pores, we've softened the buildup, we've created conditions where release is natural. Feel the difference? That's what intelligent extraction feels like. Here along the jawline, there's another congested area. This is where hormonal breakouts love to hide in acne-prone skin. Multiple pores clogged in a cluster. We're working here slowly, pore by pore, not rushing through. Each one gets attention, each one gets care. And they're clearing. Your skin is opening up, the congestion is releasing, the bacteria is draining. The dead skin is clearing. Your skin is literally healing in real time. The forehead is where oil often settles, where pimples pop up after stress or for hormonal shifts. Look at the texture here. It's rough, it's bumpy, we're addressing this with the same patience, the same respect. Not forcing, not rushing, just intelligent care. And watch, the texture is smoothing. The pimples are becoming less inflamed. The pores are getting visibly cleaner. This is what acne-prone skin needs to hear. You don't need harsh treatment to see real results. You need intelligent treatment. Step 5. Common mistakes. What not to do before we move forward. Let me tell you what not to do. First mistake. Don't force extraction when a pore doesn't release easily. I see this all the time. Someone works on a pimple for 30 seconds, nothing happens, and instead of moving on, they apply more pressure. They dig, they squeeze, they create micro wounds. This causes post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, dark marks, scarring. It makes acne-prone skin worse, not better. If a pore doesn't release after gentle, consistent pressure for 10 seconds, leave it alone. It will clear on its own with time and the right products. Second mistake. Don't skip the barrier support afterwards. I know it's tempting to feel done after extraction and use harsh acne products, but your skin just went through something. It needs soothing. It needs support. If you hit it with benzoyl peroxide or strong actives right now, you'll create inflammation that undoes all your progress. Third mistake. Don't think that one extraction session fixes everything. Acne-prone skin is a pattern, not a one-time event. You're not fixing your skin today. You're beginning a conversation with it. You're teaching it a new language of care. Results compound over weeks and months. Be patient with this process. Step 6, soothing recovery phase now. We shift from action to restoration. Your skin just had intelligent work done. It's responsive, it's open, it needs to feel safe again. We're applying a soothing mask or calming serum. This contains ingredients that your acne-prone skin recognizes as healing. Centella asiatica, niacinamide, aloe, green tea. Ingredients that say to your skin, you're safe, you can relax. You can heal. Feel the coolness. Feel the texture sinking in. Your skin is beginning to thank you. The inflammation that was there is starting to calm. The redness is beginning to soften. Your skin is moving from a state of stress to a state of recovery. This is just as important as the cleansing, maybe more important. Because after you've done intelligent work, you need to support that work with intelligent recovery. Step 7. Hygienic and barrier support. Now comes something many acne-prone skin people avoid. Hydration. They think moisture causes breakouts, so they strip and dry and use harsh actives. But this is a mistake. Acne-prone skin breaks out more, not less, when the barrier is damaged. When moisture levels are low, your skin panics. It overproduces oil to compensate. This excess oil clogs pores, more breakouts. It's a vicious cycle. The truth is, healthy, hydrated skin is less prone to acne. We're using a lightweight hydrating serum, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, niacinamide, ingredients that add water to your skin, not oil. This is being pressed into your skin. Pat, you can feel it absorbing. Your skin is drinking this in. The hydration is doing something essential. It's supporting your skin barrier. It's helping your skin regulate oil naturally. It's reducing the desperation that causes overproduction. This is barrier care. This is what acne-prone skin actually needs. Step 8. Lightweight moisture seal finally. We seal everything with a lightweight moisturizer. Not heavy, not occlusive. Just balanced. This moisturizer is creating a protective layer. It's locking in all the hydration you just applied. It's supporting your skin barrier. It's saying, I'm protecting you now. And feel your skin now. It's soft, it's balanced, it's glowing. Not oily, not tight, just right. This is what healthy acne-prone skin looks like when it's been treated with intelligence and respect. Step 9. Non-negatable sunscreen now.